Case 2. Case 2 is your error analysis for ramp input. Okay. So guys, the input in this case I am directly taking with A is ATUT. ATUT. The input is amplitude A into TUT. Now what does that mean? That means this RS will be A by S square. This RS will be A by S square. Now what does that mean? That means now when you calculate the steady state error, this was the expression. Okay. Now my friend, if you see now, if you see carefully, S only lies in the denominator. S only lies in the denominator. That means we should take just the limit of the denominator. Just the limit of the denominator. That is A by. Now, if you put S equal to 0, the first term is 0. And the second term is this. Now we give this a name A by kV. A by kV. What is this kV? kV is called as velocity error coefficient. Velocity error coefficient. Now this kV is basically limiting S tending to 0, S into GS, or basically this one, change the name, I got confused. This is positional error constant. I keep getting confused in the proportional controller and this error coefficient. This is positional error constant. Okay. Now my friend, kV is this. Now why it is called as velocity? Why it is called as velocity? We know that d by dt of xt is Laplace is sxs. So can you say this sgs basically represent this, and derivative of position is what? Velocity. So if you see in kp what we were getting, kp only had gs, but kv has sgs. sgs represents derivative of position. Derivative of position is your velocity. Derivative of position is your velocity. Is that clear or not? Quickly tell me everybody. Is that clear? Is that clear? Why it is called as velocity? Now, let us take the cases of different type. Now, case 1. This GS, which is numerator by denominator, is type 0. I don't need to explain the type 0 again, correct? I don't need to explain type 0. So type 0 is what? 0 poles at origin. Now guys, if I calculate kV, kV is SGS. Now GS does not have any pole at origin. GS के डिनोमिनेटर में S नहीं आता. GS के डिनोमिनेटर में S नहीं आता। एक एग्जाम्पल ले लेता हूं, पहले लिख देता हूं एग्जाम्पल, नहीं तो कहोगे सर ये GS कैसे आ गया। लेट मी टेक एन एग्जाम्पल लाइक दिस, सपोज लाइक दिस। So if you take at S equal to 0, it is K, but due to this S, it will become 0. Due to this S, it will become 0. If you see here, we had SGS. Now if it is 0, the steady state error was A by KV, that tends to infinity. That tends to infinity. Let us take the second case, my friend. GS is NS by DS. That is your type 1. Now let me take an example of type 1. Suppose something like this. Something like this. Now, KV is limiting S tending to 0, SGS. Now GS, okay, now GS has a denominator S. GS has a denominator S. These both S will be cancelled. These both S will be cancelled and we will get a finite value here. We will get a finite value here. Are you getting my point? If you see, this S will get cancelled. So what we get is, what we get? KV is finite. This means steady state error A by KV is also finite. It is also finite. Okay. The next case everybody. I take type 2 system or higher. Type 2 or higher means more than 2 poles at origin. More than 2 poles at origin. Okay. If that is the case, let me take an example. Suppose GS is K by, this is type 2. Now when you find KV limiting S tending to 0, SGS, then one S is cancelled, but one S will remain in the denominator. That means this will be infinity. And the steady state error, this will tend to 0. The steady state error for system type 2 or higher will be 0. That means if you want 0 error, you should construct the system type 2 or higher for the case of ramp input. For the case of ramp input. Is that clear everybody?